It's time for the Black Dog speeches. Up, Woody Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Boarding School Juliet, aka Kashiku Kako no Juliet, chapter 81. So last chapter we had the White Cats campaign speeches, and oh my god, the one that blew me away was Abby. I was so surprised with how awesome Abby's speech was. But anyway, let's get to the Black Dogs and see how their speeches go. The election campaign speeches, with the three White Cats having completed their speeches, we are entering the second half. It's the Black Dogs' turn to speak. First up, Komai Hasuki, the podium is yours. Yes, good luck, Ni-chan, good luck, Ni-chan, good luck, Ni-chan. Good luck, Ni-chan. Hush, Kogi-kun. And I ship the fuck out of Kogi and Shuna. They better end up together. I love them. They're adorable. Hi, Hasuki here. Man, the serious atmosphere is really making me nervous. And chapter 81 is titled Romeo and the Student Election Assembly Part 2. Truth be told, Hasuki wasn't thinking about trying for a prefectural position until very recently. After all, becoming a prefect seemed way beyond my abilities. You see, the young Hasuki was a bit of a loner. The dignified prefects were people I could only admire. I can never become someone like that. Only the chosen ones can succeed, Hasuki thought. And it's that mindset that caused Hasuki to suppress her own potential. It was through meeting a certain someone that Hasuki changed. Even someone like Hasuki could be of use to others. And while trying to help those around me, Hasuki made friends. See, I said this last time, I knew Hasuki was going to make a speech like similar to Scott. It totally makes sense. That made Hasuki happy. I started making study camps, helping out with the school festival. That made Hasuki happy. I started making sorry, I have to read this again because I lost my spot. I started making study camps, helping out with the school festival. By taking up these challenges, I believed that I could make others happy. And in turn, that made Hasuki happy. This is only something I only recently realized. That's why, more than ever, Hasuki wants to keep working hard for everyone. And by doing that, I can accept and love who I am. That is why Hasuki is running for the prefectural position. To that end, I want to turn the office into a fun gathering place where everyone can drop by, and myself into an approachable prefect whom you can turn to for any of your troubles. Hasuki will always be waiting for you with snacks and tea prepared. I'll be sure to visit. I'll go every day. Thank you for your attention. Hasuki's speech was actually pretty good. I liked it, her speech. Turning the office into a gathering place. Calm down, Achan. It's a cute idea, isn't it? Komai Hasuki-sama, you have a way with words. Look at Icha. Look at him. Look at Kugi. He's so proud. Nice speech, Hasuki. Inuzuka. How tepid. My, such amazing speeches, really that mere applause doesn't do them justice. But it's all just sophism. Sophism? What the fuck? Don't you think so? No one has addressed the most crucial issues after all. I won't mince my words here. I absolutely despise the White Cats. What was that? Are you looking for a fight? Silence. Everyone back to your seats. Oh, no need to be upset. Sorry, wordings. Oh, no need to be so upset. I'm just stating facts here. You White Cats equally hate us Black Dogs, right? Exactly. We detest each other. This is the biggest issue at this academy. Originally, the purpose for building this academy was to foster friendly relationships between our two countries. However, that's nothing but a facade. The true goal was to make an appeal to the international community about our peace agreement. A political pawn, if you will. Dude, I knew Leon was going to do something extreme. Holy shit. Leon, my god, girl, wow. The reason we chose here to study, the reason we chose to study here is this academy's prestige, which guarantees a bright future. Certainly not because we subscribe to the ideals the academy preaches. Are you getting tired of this farce? Don't you feel like you're on the verge of a breakdown due to the stress of having to see the faces of those bastards every single day? Yeah, that's right. Same here, bud. And with that, here's my one and only pledge for you. Separate black and white. Although I don't know how far this can be implemented, lessons in classrooms, day-to-day affairs, I want to see a clear wall of separation between black and white. She's calling for segregation here. There would be no need to play nice with people you hate. We'll just keep a distance from the things we hate and avoid senseless conflict. Live where we want, how we want. Isn't that the best solution? No, it isn't. This is the wrong solution. The degree of hatred felt may vary from individual to individual, but isn't it time for all of us to set things straight? House segregation, I need your support to make it a reality. Join me in making this academy a better place for all. Well said. I'm casting my vote for Leon. That sounds good. Agreed. Well, my true goal is to get to rid this academy of the White Cats altogether, but that waits until I become head prefect. She's getting the largest applause today. Yeah, that's the strength of nationalism. Damn straight it is. That girl, she sure says some nice things. But you know, if it does come to that, don't you think it would become boring? Thank you! Huh? You mean that? Huh? The hell you mean, Koitsuji? It's just, I was thinking you'd be bored without anyone to bully. Stop spewing stupid shit. I love Maru so much. I love my baby, but that's a good point, that Koitsuji made. It would be boring. Whew, I was really nervous. You're up last, Nizuka. Good luck. With people getting to listen, that is. Look at how riled up they are right now. How will you get anything through to them? Woo! Inuzuka just jumped onto the podium! Yes, Inuzuka Romeo, I'm gonna give you the last speech. Get down from there! Ow, what an idiot! You got their attention, huh? That was brilliant! So, I'm kind of bad at these speech things, but there's one thing I wanted to ask y'all. Do you like this academy? Feel free to speak up during my speech. Anyways, as for me, I really hate this academy. I mean, don't you think it's way too strict? The curfew is total bull, and you can't even bring your phones here, right? It's like traditions are way more important than student autonomy. There's simply too many rules. Have you all no complaints? Speaking of complaints, it'd be nice to have provision for more frequent outings. They only allow us to go to Dahlia Town once every 3 months. It's too few. Of course. In the first place, why do you think it's only once every 3 months? Does anyone know? No idea. I looked into it, and apparently allowing too much freedom to go out leads to a decline in discipline. That's the reason. And we abide by such rules that who knows when, by who knows whom, without question. Ooh, Romeo's bringing up a good point. Don't you find that strange? Now that you think about it, it's not just about rules. What about this good neighbor policy? It's just something the adults decided on by themselves decades ago, right? That's right. We don't want to have to get along with these guys. We don't want to deal with you either, right? Ever since we were small, we saw each other as enemies. But is this really something we are doing of our own will? Oh, Inuzuka! Oh my god, Inuzuka is pointing out something amazing, and it just is making me think of Attack on Titan when Sasha's dad was speaking. Sasha's dad was talking about this, about how the kids need to learn on their own. They can't inherit they need to be let go into the forest. We can't allow them to inherit our hatred. That's what this is really making me think of right now. For those of you that read Attack on Titan manga, I want to know if you guys agree with me on this. Huh? What are you talking about? Of course it's our own will. That's right. My bad, just throwing out some random examples. What I want to say is, are we really thinking through things for ourselves? Because I know I wasn't. I simply accepted and obeyed, but then I found something that was more important to me than the rules. I took a brave step forward, and straight off the trodden path, a whole new world revealed itself to me. I totally relate, Inuzuka. I totally relate. Because before I met my mans, I was a liberal. I didn't know. The reason why I was a liberal was because my parents are really. My dad's extremely liberal. My mom's moderately liberal. And it took my mans to tell me, he told me, open up your mind. You should realize why you want to be a liberal for yourself. And I did my research, and I opened up, and I went down this trodden path. I strayed off the trodden path, and a whole new world revealed itself to me. I didn't know about all these things that were going on, and all these different policies, or what the other party stood for. And it's just, what Inuzuka is saying, it resonates so much with me, because what he's talking about here, what's going on at Dahlia Academy right now, is there's a lot of, and fuck with the student body and shit, there's a lot of indoctrination going on if you think about it. Once I found something I could devote myself to by my own will, life at this academy seemed to have become a lot more fun. I'm sure quite a few of you think the same way, right? Why don't we evaluate these rules once more by ourselves? I want us to come up with our own answers as to what rules are wrong and which ones are right. It's easy to simply accept things as they are, rather than to advocate for change. But I believe we can do this. After all, this academy is full of amazing people. Let's write our own rules, because this is our academy. That was fantastic. This is not just about rules. One day we'll change the notions deeply implanted in everyone's minds. The two of us definitely will. Okay, so let me give you my thoughts about this chapter. So, Hasaki's speech, like, again, to me, it sounded similar to Scott's in a way, but it was less, what's the word? It was less blunt than Scott's was. Like, because remember, Scott said he was just flat out supporting Persia. Hasaki, in a way, she, like, subtly, she was saying that she would support Romeo and be that support for him. So that's what I think. Leon was just way too extreme. We knew that shit was gonna go down with the segregation, but but Leon's definitely an example of the indoctrination that's been like like the extreme indoctrination. And what Romeo was saying in his speech, and I really really love it, and I think Iru liked it too because he was like, I was so proud of him. You gotta admit it. Is that Romeo was saying, why are we following these rules? Why are we behaving this way? There's no reason. There shouldn't be a reason for this. It's just because of the shit that we've been it's because of the shit they've been indoctrinated to. And I love that. I love the line when he said that he strayed off the trodden path and found himself into a new world. I fucking loved it. That was beautiful. I loved Romeo's speech. It was just fan-freaking-tastic. I knew Romeo, similar to Abby, had a really good speech, but I think, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Romeo and Abby as head prefects. Well, Romeo definitely is going to be head prefect. No question, Romeo will be head prefect. I really, like, I can honestly, it's going to be close between Abby and Persia, who's going to be head prefect. But again, I wouldn't be pissed off if Abby was. I really wouldn't, because Abby's speech was that good. Anyway, I'm very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. What did you think of Romeo's speech? What did you think about Leon and Hasaki's speech, and like in comparison to the White Cat speeches? And who do you guys see getting the prefect positions? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.